Except for a 3 years period between the OnePlus 9 and the 11 or 12, OnePlus has had a new and surprising feature every year. From 120Hz displays to 90W fast charging and overkilled hardware with flagship killer price. Actually, OnePlus invented this title. This is OnePlus 15 review, the new OnePlus monster. So, let's do it all. Like all OnePlus phones, the video can be divided into two parts: amazing things and the camera. Amazing things. The design has really improved. A minimal camera frame, a semi-flat design that is not very sharp, a large 6.8-inch display with a small symmetrical bezels. Instead of a silent button, it has an action button. It is lighter than other flagships, and this is more interesting than you think, I will say. As expected, the front panel is Victus 2, has an aluminum frame, and a Gorilla Glass back panel. But the Gorilla Glass, which is coated with ceramic in micro-oxidation process, and is really anti-scratch. It actually scratches your keys, has a nice soft touch, and does not pick up fingerprints. Just great. Remember OnePlus when it didn't pay to get an IPS standard? Now it has an IP69K standard, which means that in theory, it can survive in a laundry. Don't test it. The display is also too good. OLED, 2K, 165Hz, LTPO2, brightness up to 2000 nits, supports HDR10+ and Dolby Vision, and 10-bit. There is nothing wrong with it. The colors are accurate and the contrast is high, but you can only see 165Hz in games. Still great. The fingerprint sensor is also under the display and ultrasonic. Very good, but still not the fastest. The speakers are very loud, there is little distortion, there is bass, but the sharpness is a bit less than the competitors. A Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 and 12 to 16 GB of LPDDR5X Plus RAM and UFS 4.1 memory makes up the hardware of this phone. It really goes without saying that every heavy task is done very smoothly and quickly, apps do not close for a long time, and the performance is extremely stable, and the phone only heats up very rarely. This processing power and this display require a good battery. 7500 mAh silicon carbon, which is 50% more than the S25 Ultra. This means 2 days of medium heavy use easily. Easily. Its performance is even better than the Xiaomi 17 Pro Max, which has the same battery. It also supports the 120W SuperVOOC charger, charging faster than the S25 Ultra, about 45 minutes. It also supports wireless. Just great. It comes with Android and OxygenOS 16 and has 4 years of full software support. It has a really smooth and fluid user interface, good customization, and is relatively clean. But in terms of AI, although it has good capabilities and works perfectly, let's admit, it doesn't reach the Galaxy and Pixel level. The camera system, like the OnePlus 13, consists of 3 50-megapixel lenses. All 3 of them have been downgraded. Yes, downgraded. But in return, the selfie camera now has autofocus. The 12-megapixel wide photos have good dynamic range, the colors are very average, and the sharpness and detail are not for a flagship. A little overprocessed. The night mode photos are good, the dynamic range is good, the colors are relatively accurate, and the detail is good. In portrait mode, the face processing and subject separation are also very good. The ultra-wide photos have good detail, the dynamic range is acceptable, there is too much distortion, and I don't like the colors. At 3.5x zoom, they are really good. The dynamic range is very good, the colors are accurate, and the detail is good. The main lens has multi-directional OIS, and its video recording performance is acceptable. But we still have an iPhone at this price point. And video recording in general requires more mature processing. Bigger brands have them. Selfies are not as good as flagships, but they are good. The dynamic range and colors are excellent, but when you zoom in, you don't see any interesting details. But other than the camera, it's a really great phone. Personally, I prefer it to its competitors, especially because of its battery, which makes it difficult to use other phones after a while. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, like it, and if you like my content, subscribe to my channel. Goodbye, see you next video.